So we just did Runaway Mountain, and it was like a miniature Space Mountain. It's kind of like if they shrunk it down and made it be for just kids. It didn't go very fast.
It was smooth. At least that's the one thing that I can say is that it's smooth, like the Space Mountain Disneyland versus the Space Mountain in Disney World, which is a little bit rougher. I compare that more to the roughness of like the Matterhorn at Disneyland. This is the nice kind of like in between, but fairly nice.
Yeah, kind of fun. I just wish there was more sound effects or something going on inside the actual ride. Like a mine, because it's supposed to be Runaway Mine. So yeah, but yeah, good ride. Let's check out what's next. The thing that Crystal noticed is that it looks like there's a waterfall here that is usually on, but it is not on at the moment by Runaway Mountain. Check out the cows on this ride. They're pretty adorable. This is one of those like scrambler rides that just spins you around, but these cows are amazing. It's kind of a cool little custom variation they have. We're on our way to do the mini mine train. I guess it's an even miniature version of what we just did. Let's check it out. So here's the sign for it. It definitely doesn't cut any corners. It is a mini mine train indeed. Although, is it a Runaway Mine Train or is it called Mini Mine Train? I'm not sure. There might be two rides because it looks like there's one queue over there and one queue over there, but we'll see. So it does look like there's two rides and we are in line for Runaway Mine Train. You can get mining supplies, pickaxes, and dynamite. Just did the Runaway Mine Train, the big version, not the mini version, and it was plenty of nice views. You even go through a salon, or not salon, saloon, half salon.
You get to see a little waterfall off to the side. There are some corn stalks that you can see around, like miniature ones. It's definitely very beautiful to look at.
Yeah.
They've got that going. It's a little rough. Definitely not in like the bottom 50 for roughness. But it's decent. I just would never recommend a long video for this.
It's definitely worth a short line. Fun, but yeah, don't wait longer than 30 minutes for it. But yeah, now we're gonna check out the miniature version of it. Mini train. So yeah, here's that sign I saw earlier. So the mini mine train is off to the right. The Runaway Mine Train is off to the left. Oh, that's kind of cool. At the bottom, you can see this one says wilder than an acre of snakes, and this one says wilder than half acre of snakes. So yeah, kind of a good differentiator. Let's go check it out. Okay, so Runaway Mine Train was a short ride that you shouldn't wait 20 minutes on. The mini mine train is an even shorter ride where you definitely should not wait 20 minutes.
It's very smooth, and from the little yells, the little ones love it.
Absolutely.
So if you got little ones, I think that this is definitely a nice beginner intro coaster. Very smooth, very nice. If you're a teen, adult, not so much for you. Also, we saw a lot of adults going just like we're one person per row. We squeezed in the two of us. It worked out okay. We've definitely done some other tighter fits, but it'll work.
Yeah. Okay coaster if you're kids or if there's not a long line. But yeah, we're gonna go get some, I think, snacks now, Dippin' Dots. So I'm looking forward to food. On our way to go get Dippin' Dots, we saw them feeding these huge turtles, and you should see it come up in a second. Did you see that? You can see him there in the water. Oh, there's one. Oh, I just missed him. Oh, there's another. Oh, you can see him. Oh, do you see him? That shell is like a foot big.
That is a turtle pile. The one turtle standing on the other. I thought Disney just made up the turtle pile thing. Obviously, I'm not very familiar with turtles.
That is a huge turtle. Oh, yep. There's the other one he's standing on top of. It's definitely one of the more interesting things you could feed, animals you can feed at a theme park. Look, he remembers me! He remembers me! Oh, look at that turtle face. Oh, that turtle wants some food.
Yeah, he's looking up at you like, feed me!
So the Dippin' Dots were closed, regrettably. We were looking forward to that. So we're gonna try and find another place that either has Dippin' Dots or that we can use our dining credit at. So hopefully we can find some Dippin' Dots, so fingers crossed. Oh, I don't think I could do that one. It's like Supreme Scream at Knott's Berry Farm. Nope, not for me. Crystal got some loaded chicken nuggets. Look at all that cheese on it.
Cheese and bacon.
Woo! Could be cool.
And barbecue.
Barbecue. So I got my float, and Crystal's eating her chicken nuggets. Let's dig in. So the loaded nuggets turned out to be mostly fries, but that's okay. The fries were actually really good. And then Dippin' Dots and a float, always amazing at any theme park. It's demolished. Now we're gonna go on and do a coaster, I think. So we decided to do Judge Roy Scream, and to get to it, you actually have to pass underneath a road, I believe. And that's what we're going through right now. And Judge Roy Scream is an old wooden roller coaster. So hopefully it's pretty fun. Oh, and up there you can see the 6 flags that this park is famous for. Technically they're all the same flag, but I mean, the park is about the 6 different countries that had inhabited Texas throughout its lifetime. To the right of the queue for Judge Roy Scream, you have this little cute, like, little lake thingy. And it's like super peaceful. Super peaceful. Let's go check out the ride. We just did Judge Roy Scream.
It's a pretty good coaster. Getting onto it, it feels a little bit similar to the racers at Kings Island. I mean, it's a wooden coaster and it's got a similar color appeal. So those were the first similarities. Luckily, though, it is smoother than that. What did you think about the coaster?
Definitely smooth compared to the racers, and it wasn't a bad ride.
I really personally like the view that you can see from this one. I could see so many of the other coasters. Granted, we haven't done too much yet at the park, but so far it seems to be a really great one for views.
And because Judge Roy Scream is sort of out of the way, you have to go underneath a freeway to get to it. Or road, I don't know if it's a freeway or road, but it's out of the way. It's not in the main loop, so when we got off the ride, there was 0 wait. So if we wanted to do it again, we could, but there's so much more we have to do at this park before we leave tonight. So yeah, let's go do some more rides. Back underneath the tunnel. So we're here outside of Daffy Duck Bucket Blasters, and allegedly there's a huge chance that the audience waiting outside the ride gets wet, because over here there's a whole bunch of like water on the ground, but we'll see. The ride just started up, and oh, that water's coming out of it. So you can get people inside the ride wet as well as outside. Like, no one is standing next to the ride. Even the ride queue, like, there's hardly anybody in it. And there's one kid just getting soaked in the ride queue. Oh, oh, the mayhem. Oh, the mayhem. So almost every single kid on that ride got drenched. That'd be one of those fun rides when it's really packed here and you can't try and, you know, move around the spot where you could get wet when you're passing by, and you could just totally soak people that are unsuspecting. But yeah, that looks like a really fun water ride. we'll have to try it the next time we're here. This is kind of a cool themed area. Very cartoony. So this looks like a car ride where you're in a tiny car, but then you go through this cute, adorable tunnel with a waterfall next to it. So one of the fast passes we got for today was for El Vidora, the bobsled coaster here at Six Flags Over Texas. And so it was probably like a 30-minute line, but now we get to go up here and get on it in like less than a minute. So we just did El Vibora, our first bobsled coaster. And I love bobsled coasters now. That was really, really fun. I don't know of any bobsled coaster type that is actually in Southern California. Is there?
Not that I know of. I can't even think of another in general that I know of. So this is definitely really unique.
Yeah.
I was a little bit terrified because I'm sure it's gone through testing and will not flip over. But I can't help but still get worried in some of those turns, like, oh, do we have the right distribution right? Like, should I be like leaning right, leaning left? Which way do I not lean so that it doesn't flip over?
Yeah.
So a little bit terrifying in that aspect.
But you get this beautiful sound, and it's much different than a regular coaster because you're literally, there's no set track, which is really nice. But yeah, you have to check out El Vibora. I think I pronounced it El Vidora. It's El Vibora with a B.
And it's technically La.
La Vidora. Okay, I messed up multiple times.
Yeah, you can tell this guy really knows his Spanish background. So, yeah.
But yeah,
La.
definitely check out La Vibora. So fun hidden fact about La Vibora. There's actually a single rider queue. I saw it on my way out of the exit, and nobody else was in it. So I was actually wondering if it was indeed a single rider queue. There is indeed a single rider queue. I asked and I waited. I was the only person there. I waited all of 2 minutes when it's like a 30-minute line. So there's a single rider queue for La Vibora. And here is El Diablo, the newest coaster coming to Six Flags Over Texas. It's technically like a flat ride though. There's a lot of these all over. But yeah, they're installing one and it looks almost complete. We're on our way to El Asadero, the log flume ride. And it's not that cold of a day out anymore. In the morning it was, so it's not the worst thing in the world if we got wet.
Yeah, we're kind of at like the heat of the day, so it'll be kind of nice.
Yeah? You got this really spooky environment though that you walk through to get to the log flume. It's kind of cool. I'll show it to you. Look at this spooky environment. We're in the middle of a jungle. I honestly don't know if we've gotten lost because there is not another soul in sight over here. Okay, I don't think we're supposed to be over here. This ride is not open. Unless it says log ride up ahead. No, because that just goes down.
I saw the log ride going. Right from the other
Or no, actually no, the signs are over here. Log ride this way. So I guess that's the old log ride. So you can really see how close El Diablo is next to the water ride. Like that's just like 10-15 feet or whatever. So yeah, they should definitely add some sort of theming between the two rides just to keep it a little bit different. So this was a fun log ride, but it needed more theming. I noticed theming on the other log flume track where we were just like, wait, this looks closed down. Where is everybody? There was theming on that one, it looked like, but there was not on the one we did. So I just wish there's more theming. Other than that, it was a decent log flume. You should check it out. You don't get too wet though, but it's a cool experience. We're off to do a roller coaster now. I don't know which one. Probably El Titan. So a little side note, you know how we were all confused in the beginning of the queue for the log flume? We're just like, what is this? It looks like a defunct attraction. Did we go somewhere we shouldn't have been? Well, it turns out there's just two log flumes. One of them's closed currently, and you just had to go a little bit farther to get to the queue for the one that was open.
So one other little see why they technically have two, the old track and what looks like a newer track. We'll have to research into that a little bit more. If you know more about the history, please let us know. We'd love to find out more.
So we're about to do the Titan. It's this orange coaster right here. It's like the tallest coaster here. It looks pretty exciting.
And drop 255 foot, drop it, 85 foot, miles per hour, over the line.
So we just did Titan. It's kind of hard to see our faces, but it's getting sunny, or sun's going down.
The sun's setting real low.
The sun is setting. Calm down, Hulk. We just did Titan, an amazing coaster, 284 foot drop, I think he said. And basically, the only thing I have against it is the mid-break section. It's a very harsh mid-break section on the ride. You can see it going up over here, if you can. But yeah, the mid-break section, very harsh.
I actually found it to be okay, so that might be one of those things that where you differ among your party. I mean, it was a sudden stop, but to me, I wouldn't call it harsh. So that's just my opinion. I liked it a lot. Also, most coasters, you'll do a lot of like the loops, like loop, like when you're going spiraling down, like you're going down. This is one of the only ones that I can think of where you're spiraling up. It was a very different feeling. I feel like you feel a little more force and pressure in that, but it was something new, so I enjoyed that.
Definitely a good coaster, but still my favorite is Fury 325 at Carowinds. But yeah, this is a very good coaster to come by and do. So up next is New Texas Giant. I think this is a pretty relatively new coaster as well. So yeah, let's check it out. So it's kind of cool. Inside the coaster, it's like a chicken coop theme on one side. A whole bunch of fake chickens.
I was like, I wrote that.
Crystal is determined to feed some turtles. Since we passed them by and they seem so cool, she is definitely going to feed the turtles. It's a tiny one though. Oh, there's a big one. There's a big one. Feed the turtle. Oh, nom 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 nom. I'm no turtle expert, but those look like snapping turtles. I don't know. So you got to feed some turtles. You look happy.
I am always happy whenever I get to feed anything animal related. It doesn't matter what, really. I love animals.
Look at this little boot ride. Ah, it's adorable. You're in little boots and you spin. Texas-sized hot dogs. Everything's bigger in Texas. And those hot dogs do look pretty big. So one thing I'm noticing as I'm walking around here, everything seemed to, Western themed. And it's kind of cool. There's not many theme parks with like a Western theme anymore. A lot of them have been getting rid of their old Western theme. With just 23 minutes left until the park closes, we're going to try and do the River Rapids ride and grab some food to go. So we don't just lose our free dinner coupon and free snack coupon. So we're rushing over to the Rapids right now. So there's actually sort of like a log flume, like it's a small world ride over here. But Crystal was telling me it was damaged due to some flooding last year, where the boats literally sloshed around and damaged all the ride attractions inside. And so they're not sure if it's going to be reopened or not. The Roaring Rapids. A big old sign over there on the side. Reminds me of Goliath over at Magic Mountain, where they have the big old stone title of the ride.
That's true. I have to agree with that. It does look a little like Goliath's entrance.
Let's go check it out. So hopefully we don't get too wet on this ride, but we gotta finish it fast. Like 15 minutes left until the park closes. We're going fast. There is nobody in line. Up, dead end. We gotta go around that way. Run! Oh, that is a wide open expanse. So there's one rapids there. And behind here, this is the underground mine, I think, that indoor roller coaster we did. Oh, apparently the reason why it's so wide is there are 2 slots for the rapids ride to go up. So yeah, I've actually never seen a rapids ride like this where there are 2 loading sections for the rides. So just kind of an interesting thought. 2 loading. Kind of cool. So one of the things I loved most about this rapids ride was the vastness of it. It was very wide.
The widest river for a rapids that we've ever seen.
Easily fit like 4 crafts across the expanse of it.
Right. There's ones that we've seen that can fit like 8 or 10 people, but then the actual river's not much wider than that, circumference of the raft. But this, it can just fit so many of those across. Like, I don't know about 4, but at least a minimum of 2 or 3 at some of the widest parts. So it is very different. You can absolutely tell there's no such thing as like a track. The rapids are still like geysers or anything, at least where we went. So it's just the way that the rapids hit you. We didn't get too soaked. I think that's because our boat was not so full. It was just us and 2 kids. So we weren't really kind of weighing it down. Which I was thankful for. I wanted to get a little wet, but just not so deep.
Yeah. The kids, the 2 kids on our boat though, they got soaked.
So when he had his phone out, I was like, is your phone okay? Especially because he kept wiping me off. He's like, it's turning on. I guess that's good enough.
So yeah, that was our day. We're gonna try and grab some food for Game of Thrones tonight. So yeah, this is a great park. This is a great way also to end it.
Fun Game of Thrones fact, apparently it's been 595 days since there's been a new episode.
Yeah.
That's a long time.
A long time.
We are well overdue. Now, we've had a great day at the park, great TV watching, let's go.
Yeah, we're on it. Let's go. See you next time.